I think my entire life has been about perfecting what I'm about to show you. I first saw signs of it in my childhood, and I spent my whole life chasing down that truth. I was willing to travel halfway around the world to spend even a single hour with a teacher who could help me. And what I found was so amazing that I knew unless I could prove it in every arena of my life, no one would believe it. Even I wouldn't believe it, and I knew I'd have no reason and no right to ask you to unless you saw the results. So I searched for the perfect test, the thing that I could do that would prove to my satisfaction that the thing I had discovered as a child and the thing the world tried to beat out of me was the truth. And when I was invited to fight at the World Martial Art Games in Las Vegas, I knew I'd found the challenge. Putting my mind, my body, my reputation, my family's financial future, and that of my company on the line. For the first time, I'm sharing the truth about how I went from being financially destitute to set for life. From being alone to finding and winning my soulmate. From being retired from athletic competition due to physical and mental trauma, and coming back from Las Vegas in the World Martial Art Games wearing 4 golds around my neck. And more importantly, I'm going to show you how you can have the same victory in your life once you begin to apply the secrets in TACFIT Warrior. The culmination of 30 years of education, 10 months of daily sweat and blood, 2 days of gut-wrenching effort and anxiety, and afterwards the peace and clarity I had sought my entire life. I didn't doubt anymore. The system we call TACFIT Warrior works. 4 gold medals against world-class competition, 10 years younger, or 100 pounds heavier. It didn't matter. I was willing to do that. To push myself that hard. To be 100% certain that I could come to you today and say that I bled so that you wouldn't have to. That Steve and I had found the door to the levels of excellence that martial artists, warriors, and athletes have sought since the beginning of time. That all masters have spoken of, but only a few could teach. Whether you're a fighter, a police officer, or a soldier, a school teacher, an athlete, or a former couch potato, TACFIT Warrior is about creating the body that you want, the aliveness that you crave, the energy that you need, and then channeling it in to create the life you deserve. To deal with fear so that it will empower you rather than stop you, and do all of this in less than 3 hours a week. The time is now. This is what we've been building toward. This is the first step toward the future of RMAX International and the next step in your success. TACFIT Warrior.